So hi everyone, I'm Simon, the founder of onebar.net. Onebar.net aims to be the standard platform by which bar owners, operators and brands get information about the amount and quality of drinks products as they pass over the bar. So globally, the drinks industry is worth about 1.5 trillion US dollars a year. And around a third of that is the on-trade over a bar, a pub, club, restaurant, events venue, stadium and so on. Now there's a number of people involved in or interested in how products goes over a bar, but in its most simple form the problem comes down to the fact that drinks products are delivered to a bar like this, but need to be put into the hands of the consumer like this. And this process gives rise to a number of problems. So the first of these is theft, either wholesale theft or events as simple as overpouring in return for tips, not entering transactions through the point of sale terminal. Waste, spoilage and spillage, not looking after the product properly before or during the dispense, or if the product's not wasted and it ends up in the hands of the consumer, then you have a quality problem which affects the customer experience and the perception of the bar and the brand in the marketplace. The brands themselves have very little control over how their products are served once they get into the hands of the bartender, and they also sell a lot of product through distribution and don't really have any idea of where it goes. And this all has a cost effect, either in the cost of lost product or sales that are missed, or the cost of mitigation such as CCTV and other monitoring systems that are on the market. So our solution is unique, and what we aim to do is we aim to meter everything in a bar, draft, beer, spirits, refrigerators and so on. And we do that with a range of low power and wireless sensors. This is in order to make the installation cost and interruption almost zero. The brands themselves then can look at this data and receive marketing intelligence from it, and can also send market information and advertising back down to the bar. It's a two-way platform. And it's designed as a low-cost solution with a very simple model where we aim for each sensor to cost less per month than one drink. So if we save you a pint of beer or a shot of vodka in a month, the system has already paid for itself. So we pitch ourselves to customers as a data platform, but we only get that data and reliable data by using our own sensors that we've developed for various applications. So these could be, some of them here, some of the key ones: smart bottle opener using accelerometers to detect actual bottle opening, a smart ultrasonic beer flow and quality meter, which can give quality information as well as volume information, and smart beer tap handle attachments and integrated tap handles for simple use on the beer line. In the spirit space, you can have a smart pour spout or smart optics attachment. All of these devices then send their data wirelessly back to our cellular gateway. We use the cellular network to fit in with the ethos of everything being essentially wireless, apart from power, for the gateway, and zero setup. So there's no pairing, no configuration, nothing. Just turn the power on and you're receiving data. The data then travels to our servers and then onwards to the customers. Mostly the customers have indicated that they prefer to take a direct data feed using an API. So the very large customers, the brands, would want that information going directly into their existing enterprise systems. Other customers would want it to go to their point of sale provider to do the consolidation and reporting, so they're not using yet another app. So the business model is quite straightforward. We do have a large hardware side of the business hidden under the data side, and we could have a very good business selling out the equipment. But because of the platform, it makes more sense to bundle the hardware and data cost into the monthly rental, have a small rental charge, and that gives rise to better customer lock-in, recurring income, and an exponential rise in revenue the more customers you add to the platform. And also the API model means that we're not warehousing huge quantities of customer data, backing it up and liable for data protection and those sorts of things. So I've already said the market size is huge. This is some of the initial target markets that we'd be looking to attack first. Obviously there's some very big Asian markets missing off that. But even with these first target markets, which is bars only, we would be looking at maybe 500,000 installation sites in 5 to 8 years. So 5 million devices active on the network. With each device yielding around $3 a month in revenue, then you can see where that multiplies up in terms of revenue for the business. So that's a quick introduction to OneBar.net. Thank you very much, and I welcome your questions.
Let's hear from the judges.
Thank you, Simon. Thank you for the presentation. You talked a lot about the on-trade application of your solution, but you also mentioned that brands could also use it. Perhaps you can talk a bit about, how on the brand perspective, so like a Smirnoff vodka or something like that, how would they apply your technology?
For the beer brands, it depends on different markets. So in some markets, the brands may be actually purchasing the system themselves and putting it in and sharing that data with the bar. The other option is the bar owner can opt to share the data with the brand through us, and that would then give them some form of revenue share and reporting share. The brands would then use that data to really locate where their sales are. A lot of it goes into distribution, particularly in the spirits business. So they have no idea where their sales are, which obviously makes targeting, advertising and marketing more difficult. And they obviously are very interested in making sure that the quality of the product is correctly represented. They have no control or very little control over the dispensed quality of any drink once it's in the hand of the bartender. So that's a big concern for them.